a sudden and widespread power outage on a global scale would plunge the world into chaos, disrupting every facet of modern life that relies heavily on electricity. The ramifications would extend far beyond inconvenience, affecting essential services, communication networks, and the functioning of economies. In this scenario, the vulnerability of our interconnected and technology-dependent society becomes evident, highlighting the need for robust contingency plans and resilience. The most immediate consequence of a global power outage would be the disruption of daily life. Homes, businesses, and public spaces would be without electricity, leading to a breakdown in essential services such as lighting, heating, and refrigeration. Communication networks dependent on electricity would be rendered useless, causing widespread confusion and panic as people struggle to understand the extent of the situation. Critical infrastructure, including hospitals, transportation systems, and water treatment plants, relies heavily on continuous power. A sudden loss of electricity could jeopardize the operation of these facilities, compromising public health and safety. Life-saving medical equipment, transportation systems, and water purification processes would grind to a halt, amplifying the severity of the crisis. The global economy would experience a severe shock, with businesses unable to operate, financial transactions disrupted, and supply chains paralyzed. Manufacturing processes dependent on automated systems and machinery would come to a standstill. This economic downturn would have far-reaching consequences, leading to unemployment, financial instability, and social unrest. Our interconnected world heavily depends on the internet and telecommunications for global communication and information exchange. A widespread power outage would result in a complete breakdown of these networks, cutting off countries, communities, and individuals from vital information and communication channels. The inability to share information and coordinate responses could exacerbate the challenges posed by the outage. The breakdown of essential services and communication, coupled with economic uncertainties, could lead to social disorder and increased security risks. Law enforcement agencies would struggle to maintain order, and the lack of surveillance systems would make it difficult to address and prevent criminal activities. The absence of electronic security measures could expose nations to cyber threats and attacks, further escalating the crisis. The environmental impact of a global power outage would be complex. While a sudden reduction in human activity could lead to temporary improvements in air quality, the long-term consequences of abandoned infrastructure, industrial accidents, and the inability to manage waste could result in environmental degradation. Recovering from a global power outage would be a monumental task. Rebuilding infrastructure, restoring essential services, and regaining economic stability would require international cooperation, significant resources, and time. The experience would underscore the importance of investing in resilient and decentralized energy systems to mitigate the risks associated with our current dependence on centralized power grids. A global power outage would be a cataclysmic event with profound and far-reaching consequences. It serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities inherent in our interconnected, technology-driven world. Preparedness, resilience, and a shift towards sustainable and decentralized energy sources become imperative in safeguarding against such catastrophic events in the future.